Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is Josh, and welcome to another video. Today, I posted on Twitter, and I said if I get 5 favorites, I will make a video today, and I got like 8, so that made me happy. So I'm like, I'll make a video. All right, making a video right now. Here it is. But before I get into that, be sure to check out the sponsor of this video, No Scope Glasses. Link is in the description. If I'm trying to talk too fast. And if you use the discount code DISC5P, you can get 5% off your purchase. And be sure to use that link in the description. It really helps me out. Alright guys, now we're getting into the topic of this video. Today, I'm going to be talking about Merc and Wild and Radius teaming up to becoming most wanted, as well as Noble Gaming's purchase of eLv's league spot. So, if you didn't know, Merc and Wild, they had a roster. Fizzerp was the only one I can remember. I think there was Flawless maybe or somebody. I forget who was on the team. I just know Fizzerp was on the team. They barely even played. So Merc and Wild and Radius, who is in the Season 3 League, and I believe they're doing pretty well, they teamed up. And now we have the same roster that Radius had. We had Slack, Spacely, Huddle, and Classic. And I really haven't watched them play much, but they're all individually really good. So, I mean, we're going to be seeing some big things out of that. That's Blevdog. So I don't know how they're going to do this for the league. Like, the league has so many rules, but it's the same squad, which all that really matters is that it's the same group of players that all qualified for Season 3. So I guess they're just going to change the name for the league, and that'll be it, which is cool because Radius's branding really sucked anyway, so that's just me. Anyway, moving on. So, next we have Noble Gaming's purchase of eLv's spot. Now, eLv was in a sticky situation because Mad Cat left the team. Chino left the team, even though he didn't officially leave the team. He joined VQ, or Vanquish, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know the number for it. I have some intel on the number, but I can't give that intel out. It wouldn't be right. The funny thing is, Carnage was going to buy the spot at the beginning of the season. We just didn't get around to it. They weren't looking to sell. We move on. eLv sells the team. All right, so now with these Season 3 league rules in place that we've had from the beginning of Season 3, which really killed a lot of players' hopes and dreams of playing into Season 3, which made Roster Mania a hell of a lot different than what it normally would have been. If you didn't qualify for Season 3 at MLG Anaheim, that means you weren't on one of the top 4 teams in the AM bracket, which eLv was. You cannot play unless you are drafted and then made a starter, which happened on Radius. Saint was a starter, and then they dropped him, and they picked up Rise. Well, no, Saint was a starter for Radius, and they dropped him. Saint was supposed to be a starter for Rise, dropped him, picked up Attach. Basically, Saint got screwed so many times, it's ridiculous. Moving on to this eLv situation. Their current roster now, under eLv, would be Slasher, Gucci, Chino, and Nifty. Now, I don't know the reason behind eLv selling, mainly because they had an 0-8 record, but it is what it is. So here's Noble. Noble had two rosters. They had black and gold. Now, basically the deal was, and Realize released a twit longer earlier today, talking about the situation. Noble could not play with their roster, which was Realize, Trizzy, James, and Complex, or Duck, whatever you want to call them. Now, they couldn't use that squad. The only 2 players in that squad that qualified for Season 3, well, didn't qualify, but they were drafted for Season 3, was Realize and James. Now, that would mean that they'd be screwing over their team, and that's certainly never a fun thing to do. So James didn't realize we're going to play and pick up 2 of the other subs that could be traded to their team. Now, here's the deal. Another rule in the league would be that you have to have 8 players, so they'd have to conditionally draft either 6 more players, or they'd have to trade and then draft more players in like a little mini draft, because not every team would have to draft. But here's the deal. James didn't want to play with Realize, so Realize basically got screwed out of his team, got screwed out of his Season 3 chance, and now James is looking for 3 under the Noble name. Now, honestly, this is one of the worst purchases that I've ever seen from a team. Why you would buy a Season 3 spot with a unfinished roster and an 0-8 placing currently. It is salvageable if you won like the rest of your games, but it's a horrible, horrible record, and it really wouldn't make sense because you're basically going to drop. I guess Elevate's idea was that they didn't want to drop into the AM bracket and have to fight their way into another season for contention. So, good sell, bad buy, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Also, guys, I'm back. I'm on the rack. No more Eminem. I'm back. I'm making videos. Go ahead, leave me a like. I would appreciate that. And if you could follow me on Twitter as well, I'm like at 400 followers. That'd be pretty sweet. Anyway, guys, my name is Josh. That is all I have for you guys today. I'll see you guys later. Peace.